To Iowa Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios over in West Des Moines. And speaking of Carl Chevrolet, look who is here. It is Brett Moyer. How are you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Now,
Good morning.
looking at the calendar, we are coming up toward the end of the month, and that's always an exciting time at Carl Chevrolet, isn't it?
Yes, we are. And this maybe even a little bit more exciting than normal because this Saturday we've got a big event. We've got a big sale going on that is driven by a number that we have to hit with GM. And we're going to get there, and it's going to be Advantage customer because the deals are going to be right, and we've got everything lined up to make it happen.
Okay, and we're talking about Carl Chevrolet, and we're talking about both locations. So whenever we talk about things going on at Carl Chevrolet, we of course have the Ankeny store.
Right.
That's the Rock, and then we have the store location as well.
Yes, we do. And like you said, everything that we're talking about here goes for both places. It's just whichever one you're closest to.
Okay, so we're talking about some of the best financing you're going to be able to find anywhere. You cannot find any better financing than a 0%.
It doesn't get any better.
No, that's as best, that's as good as it comes, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, explain what's going on there.
Well, on some of the vehicles, Silverado in particular, there's some models that you can get 0% for up to 72 months. And on the hottest selling vehicle that you have.
72 months, that's amazing. It would go that long.
Yep, and every payment that you make is paying it down, no interest.
And talk a little bit about the bonus cash for some qualified buyers as well.
Okay, well, one of the things that we have that is going to be ending that's exciting is we have auto show bonus for $1,000 on a lot of the Silverados that are out there, the half-ton crew cab models, which is the hottest going model that we have.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go back to this big sale you were talking about on Saturday. So both locations, things kick it off bright and early, and you're doing some things that are pretty special so we can come in and you're making it as easy as possible to know that we're getting a great deal.
We are going to make everything that we're doing on that day is geared towards making a good experience for the customer.
Right.
And of course, part of that is making sure that you get a good deal, but the other part of it is everything's going to be streamlined to make sure that we're not taking up too much of your time, and we're going to get things taken care of.
Yeah, people have a lot of things going on, especially on the weekends, and Saturdays being one of the biggest days to get things done, and one of those things you can just check it off your list as to getting a new vehicle.
Exactly, and when you pull into the dealerships, I said dealerships.
With an S.
You're getting used to saying that word, aren't you?
Yeah, either one of them. When you pull in, you're going to get your vehicle valet parked.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about parking your vehicle. You're going to be greeted with a salesperson that's going to be ready to help you out. We're going to pick out the best vehicle for you. And if there's anything that might take a little bit of time, that's an area that we're not going to go too fast. We're going to make sure that we do everything that we can and listen to what you're looking for and help you pick the right vehicle out. Then when we get that done, the rest is easy.
There you go. You see, the Silverado still is easily the most popular vehicle when people come in.
Absolutely, for sure.
Now, what's right on the heels of the Silverado? I'm just curious.
Oh, I would say right now, there's so many vehicles that are selling good. You've got the Traverse that's right there. You've got the Equinox that's right there. We've got the full-size SUVs, the Tahoes and the Suburbans. They're great. They're selling good.
Now, what if somebody comes in and they say they love the Silverados, but they would just like to have something that's just a touch smaller? Do you guys have anything that would fit that bill?
Absolutely, the Colorado, and that's another one that is just on fire. And when you ask that question, I can't really answer it because there's so many of the vehicles that are selling good. The Silverado's at the top, but then we've got an absolute great lineup all the way.
In fact, how many options would you say? Because you guys always are stocked full. So if we have a big event coming up this Saturday, options galore at both locations, correct?
Yeah. And the thing about it is, nowhere can you get the advantage that you have at Carl Chevrolet. We've got 2 dealerships, and it doesn't matter where the vehicle is. Either location can sell it to you, so you're covered, and you're going to get the same great service that Carl demands that we give every customer at both places.
All right.
Absolutely.
Now we're talking weather today, and we're saying 70 degrees. We're going to be optimistic about this. We're saying 70 degrees today, and people are going to want to get out, and they're going to want to put the roof down on their vehicles if they have them. And now I was over at your place yesterday evening, and I saw all the convertibles parked right out in front of the showroom.
Oh, yeah.
Those were gorgeous.
That's exciting. And you know it's what time of year it is when you see what we've got right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
And those cars are cool, and I'm glad that it's the time of year where we sell them. When you pull in the driveway, that's what you'll see on the left side, and it's almost the same thing on the right side. And then if you go straight ahead, as you turn left, there's Camaros.
The Camaros and convertibles is when I was scoping out.
And it's exciting. I mean, right now, that's the time of year it is, and we've got those. The deals are right, and a lot of people wait till this time of year to buy that type of vehicle, and we've got them, and we're excited about it.
You want to move them out. And the thing about it, there's so many different options of the individual vehicles as well,
Oh, there
right?
is, yeah.
Okay, and the same thing applies for the Corvettes and the Camaros, the different styles, and with the Silverados too, all the different styles of the Silverado.
There is. Then there's so many different options, different things, and that's what we'll do a real good job for the customers when they come in. We talk to them and we listen to what they're having to say, and then we will help direct them to the closest vehicle that's going to fit for them.
There you go. But we are talking big deals going on this weekend on Saturday. What time will we wave the green flag over there?
At 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And Carl will be there.
Oh, he will?
He will be there.
Okay.
And we're going to do our very best to satisfy every customer that comes in the door.
Okay. So he's going to be at the Ankeny store?
Yes.
Okay.
He might make it
I was
to
going
Stewart
to
too.
say, until what time? Because
Yeah.
knowing him, he'll jump in his vehicle, then he'll go over to Stewart.
I would guess that he would be seen probably at both places.
Okay.
Kind of heading
That
back
works.
and forth. We want to remind everybody, you mentioned an auto show bonus cash of $1,000, which is huge on 2018 Silverados. Final weekend for that. So not only
Yes.
are you going to help out the customer, you're going to throw in some extra bonuses as well. But you want to take advantage of it this weekend if you want to get those great deals.
And you mentioned up to 21% off
Yeah.
on certain vehicles.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a huge number.
It is. Everything's stacked up good, and we will have 20 of the best buyers for your trade-in. So the weather's going to be good. It's going to be a nice day to be out and about. Come spend a little time with us, and we'll help you get into a new vehicle, and we'll do it with efficiency of your time in mind.
If nothing else, go cruise the lots today. When the nice weather, just make a lap around Carl Chevrolet in Ankeny or Stewart and see what they have to offer.
As you said, end of the month, and that's nothing but benefit customer.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Brett. Good to
Thank
see you,
you.
buddy.
You
Again,
bet.
more information, you know where to go. CarlChevrolet.com for all the information about both locations, Ankeny and Stewart. There you go, folks. It's